Hey Hoopheads, today I want to talk about the Raptors' 119-116 victory over the Atlanta Hawks. With this win, the Raptors go to 11-4, which is tied for the second best record in the East, and the Raptors mostly won this one with their offense as they allowed the Hawks to shoot 52.2% for the game. Let's get into it. First play, right off the tip, the Raptors run a nice double screen for Norm Powell. Norm deceptively jogs around the first screen, then picks up pace and really turns the corner on the Siakam screen. Gasol throws a nice lob pass and Powell with the great finish. Now on the other end of the floor, Fred puts some nice ball pressure on Trae Young. He gives it to Bembry. Gasol springs the trap on him as Norm pressures. Ball goes back to Trae Young. Fred contains him. Goes over to DeAndre Hunter, who drops it down to Jabari Parker, and Marc Gasol is there vertical on the back line to stop the shot. Solid team defense from the Raptors. And if you just looked at the box score of this game, you might not be very impressed with Marc Gasol's performance. Only 3 points, but he affected the game in a lot of other ways, especially on the defensive end. He's not the fastest, he can't jump the highest, but he is a superb defender, has great positioning. When he challenges shots, he rarely fouls. He's just a perfect person to have on the back line of your defense quarterbacking things. Here he blocks a shot, then Parker gets called for the loose ball foul on the rebound. And then here, check out how he helps on Trae Young, deflects the pass. Then Fred does a nice job of getting in Hunter's way and Marc Gasol gets the block. Great hands from the big man. Another big man who was great for the Raptors was Chris Boucher. He had 11 points, 8 boards, and was 5 for 7 from the field. In his first stretch on the floor, he had an and one. Then he got a nice steal. Then down at the other end, he gets a 3. And then another and one. And at this point, Chris Boucher has definitely earned some minutes in the regular rotation, even once Ibaka is back. The Raptors did a good job of pushing the pace in this game, using their defense to get them easy offensive buckets. Here, Siakam uses his length to break up the play. Then Fred takes it the other way, drops it off to OG for the nice finish. On this one, Siakam gets one of his 2 blocks, really nice help side defense. Then Norm waves Terrence Davis to the corner as he takes it to the hole and finishes. Norm was really good on the fast break this game. Here's Gasol, again protecting the rim. The Raptors get out in transition, goes to Norm, uses the rim to protect himself from the shot blocker. Nice work by Norm. And now off a Rondae Hollis-Jefferson block, it's Fred going the other way for the easy finish. Fred's ability to attack off the dribble is one of his biggest strengths. He uses his body to get into defenders and finish through contact. Here, Fred misses the transition 3, but Norm is there to clean it up with a 3 of his own. The Raptors are rolling. Now check out Fred getting in the passing lane, controlling the ball, taking it the other way, pushing it to the rim. As he does that, Pascal runs to the 3-point line and he drains it.
You gotta bring the sandpaper, you gotta bring the blue collar, and then you get the glory, then you get buckets!
Pascal's long ball was on the money this game. He was 4 for 6 from deep, hitting 2 off the dribble as defenders sagged off him, and hitting another nice one in the corner here. On this play, DeAndre Bembry is going to cut backdoor on Norm, and this easily could have been a layup, but Norm does a nice job of getting his hand in the passing lane, breaking it up. It goes out off Bembry, and it's a turnover instead of a layup. And now on the other end, as Gasol gets it, DeAndre Bembry stunts toward him. I don't know what he was trying to do with that, but it allows Gasol to pass it to Norm. Norm has a step on Bembry already, and he throws it down. Bembry was not very good in this game. Here we get a nice drive from Fred, who drives it into the body of Jabari Parker, who's famously quoted as saying, "I don't get paid to play defense," and in this game, he proved it. And now on this play, Fred attacks the rim and gets Alex Len switched onto him. He likes the matchup, he pulls it back out, drains a 3 right over Alex Len. And the Raptors took advantage of this mismatch again in the second half. As the ball gets back to Gasol, watch him reverse it real quick to try and get it back to Fred so he can go at Len. Fred beats him off the dribble, collapses the defense, and then kicks it out to Norm for the wide open 3, and he drains it. Now check out Fred just powering through Trae Young. And then against DeAndre Hunter, he uses his body to hold him off and finishes with the left. On this play, check out Matt Thomas in the corner and check out DeAndre Bembry completely falling asleep. Bembry doesn't even notice Thomas cutting until he hits the elbow, and by then it's too late as Thomas gets a wide open three at the top of the arc. OG had a bit of a tough game, but check out this nice play as he attacks the rim. He gets contact on the arm from Trae Young, but powers through, bobbles the ball a little bit, but puts it in. In the second half, the Raptors went beast mode on the boards, and they had a dozen offensive rebounds this game. A lot of them resulting in second chance points, either in the form of kickouts for threes or easy putbacks. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson had 4 offensive boards, and he was really working down low.
Batted up, Boucher. Oh, that length, the quick hops.
Boucher did a nice job on the defensive end as he takes the charge from the rookie DeAndre Hunter and then gets up to block Fernando's ambitious dunk attempt. Here, check out the nice help defense from Boucher as Allen Crabbe drives. Boucher gets up nice and tall. Crabbe didn't expect it, can't put up the shot, ends up getting called for a travel. Now Davis with a really nice block on the much taller Jabari Parker. And then as DeAndre Bembry helps on Pascal Siakam, he loses track of Terrence Davis, who backdoors him for an easy layup, and I'm not sure what Bembry was actually going to do with that help, because it looked like Jabari Parker kind of had Siakam under control, and even if he did get beat, there was still another line of defense behind him. And now on the Davis-Siakam pick and roll, Vince Carter is the unfortunate man under the basket, and there's no way he can stop Siakam here. Now Siakam working in the post on Jabari Parker, hits the step back. That's just a beautiful move from Pascal Siakam. And check out Evan Turner on the bench. He's just like, damn, we're screwed. Now Siakam on Parker again. Watch how he moves toward the middle to make room for himself to spin back to the baseline and finish with the left. That's nice setup by Pascal Siakam. Now a nice block in transition from Pascal. And the Raptors do a good job of scrambling to contain the Hawks. Hollis-Jefferson makes life difficult for Trae Young, and the play results in a turnover. Here's another step back from Pascal Siakam over Jabari Parker, who really struggled against him. And then Siakam gets the much smaller Trae Young on him, and he just goes straight through him, takes it to the rack, finishes easily over top. And finally, with time running out, the Hawks are pressuring. The Raptors break the pressure. Ball goes to Siakam. He gets up for the and one dunk. Nice strong finish by Pascal Siakam to salt this one away. And the Raptors get the W. While not the Raptors' best game defensively, they really brought it on offense this game. Pascal Siakam had 34 points. Fred had 25. Norm had 20. Boucher had 11. And the Raptors just took advantage of the Hawks' weak defense. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Raptors game in the comments.